The next sections of the research paper are the research question and the methodology. Combined, these two sections should count for at least 1 page. The purpose of the research question section is as an introduction to your paper. You will, of course, identify for the reader the main question of the essay by explicitly stating it, but you will also explain the background of what led you to selecting this question. There are a few recommended prompts to get you started on completing this section. What is the purpose of this paper? Why did you become interested in this topic? What is significant about your topic that makes it important for people to understand? Then include some common knowledge background information to fill in the paragraphs, and you have successfully completed the first section of your paper. This is a sample written instruction to the research question I have prepared on the topic of Jackie Robinson, the baseball player. You can pause the video at any time if you want to read the text in its entirety. While I tend to write with many more words than necessary, the 3 main prompts are all represented in this writing. First, the most important part of this section is the introduction of my research question. Were Jackie Robinson's contributions a significant step in the civil rights movement? So, going forward, I would be addressing if there were any cause and effect relationships between the events of Jackie Robinson's story and the height of the civil rights movement of the 1950s and 60s. Prior to the key question, I've included quite a bit of background information on the time period and a bit of Jackie Robinson's history as well. This information is used to set up the significance of the question. The next section is a personal question about why I was interested, so it is appropriate to discuss myself in this little anecdote. It explains my own thought process logically, going through the same steps that I went through in my own head as I developed this question. Finally, I've addressed the last prompt about the significance of the topic at the end. Following the research question section is the methodology section, which is the method that you use to produce your research paper. This is a step-by-step, bullet-pointed list of what you did, of what your process was. So be sure to keep track of your steps as you progress.